Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Cecil Susie.
And we are here to do another Patreon request, and I know this one is from our pal Teddy Brown. He went ahead and requested a movie called Headcount, which is actually just from last year. So it's a brand new movie, essentially, 2018, but it is a creature feature. And it doesn't start off that way necessarily, but it really felt like, honestly, an extended Supernatural episode to me. Because
I never really watched.
I know, but people that watch it will understand what I'm saying with that. But it's I thought that it was pretty entertaining, honestly. The way that it was executed, more than, like, it wasn't the most unique thing, but the way that it was executed was so interestingly done that I was engaged the whole time. And then once sort of the creature aspect is revealed, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I enjoyed the movie. What about you?
No, I really liked it. Usually with the trailer, it doesn't give you a lot, and usually I'm like, oh, that's terrible. But upon watching it, because Teddy Brown requested it, and I watched it, I was still kind of interested in it, but when I watched it, I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was something different. It still had kind of the same tropes about teenagers getting together, and then they accidentally summon something that they shouldn't have. But I thought it was done really well. I really liked it.
So yeah, you pretty much hit on the plot, basically. A bunch of teenagers do get together, and they start playing games, and one of the games they play, like, I don't even know, I don't even remember where the guy got the game. Like, I don't know if it just appeared in the house that they were at or whatever, but he played this, or it was a game, and this was just one card that he played or something like that. It was called the Hissay or something like that. The Hisgy, right. And so he reads this little rhyme about the Hisgy, and like no one pays any attention. They're like, this is stupid, let's go drink. Like they literally pretty much only sit down to have this one thing happen, and then nothing comes of it. But then weird things start to happen. And this is the part that I really enjoyed. Like, people start disappearing but not, and then people start getting added as well.
Right.
And that's what was really cool. Like, there was a scene where, like, everyone's hanging out, right? And they're all just, like, chilling in this room and, having fun. And then, like, they go into another room, and one of the people they look around and like, wait, wasn't there someone here a second ago? And they go and they're like, wait, you were just sitting with us. And he's like, no, I wasn't there with you. And so
they're like, yes, you said this. You were just you're sitting right there in the room. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's like, what's going on? There's something weird. Is there two of these people? Is it whatever? And that keeps happening. And they eventually realize that this is all part of the lore of the Hisgy. And it's kind of
it preys on groups of 5. I don't know why 5, but it does. So.
But the way it does it is by mimicking members of the group and luring people away.
Right.
And taking care of them that way. And so it adds the aspect of, like, who can you trust? No one knows who's real. It's got kind of that Thing vibe, and it was just a really, again, not the most unique movie, but it was entertaining for what they did. I just dug it. So, story-wise, you thought you liked how it played out?
No, I thought, even though it wasn't, again, it had that trope to it, but I thought it was really interesting. It was a bit different than anything I've seen before, in that aspect of copying the people and then taking them out, but then they're really there. But I thought it was done really well because it had that found footage feel at some points with it, because they were recording and stuff like that. So it brought me in more that way as well. But I really enjoyed it. I thought the story was done very well. So
nice. Now let's talk about the effects. So I thought that once we got to the creature effects, they were a little janky. They weren't what I was hoping they would be, but I don't know. What did
but
you
it
think
didn't take me out of it.
No, me either. It was like they kind of like move like kind of shimmery a little bit, and if you can get past the CG nature of that, then it's not bad. You're right. It doesn't really take you out of it, but they left a little to be desired. The design was kind of a little wonky with like the big eyes and stuff like that, but it wasn't terrible. It was just the movie leading up to it. It's a rare instance where the movie leading up to the creature reveal is actually better than the creature reveal for me. So, but that's good because the movie leading up to the creature reveal is the vast majority of this film. So that's good. You want that part to be entertaining if you're not gonna rely on the creature stuff that much. And
Right.
there's plot reasons why they don't. So, effects wise, you were happy with it, or?
No, yeah, I was happy. Like, again, I'm not a huge fan of CGI, but it didn't take me out of the story. I was still very engaged with it. So.
Mm-hmm. And cinematography wise, I mean, it's just it's to be expected. It's nothing that's like anything to write home about, but it serves the story.
Mm-hmm.
So not much to talk about there. Sound wise, same thing. I mean, it's what was necessary for the movie, but. Overall, it was still an enjoyable watch. So Headcount is available on Netflix and I think maybe Prime as well, but at least Netflix. So you can watch it right now if you are subscribed. So I would go and check it out if I were you and you enjoy those kinds of movies. Again, this felt like a well-executed episode of Supernatural or another horror anthology show, sort of a self-contained hour-and-a-half long story. So if you look at it that way, like a really good episode of a horror TV show, I think you'll be more pleased than if you look at it like a, big budget, full-blown movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just temper your expectations and you'll have a good time with Headcount. So thank you very much to Teddy Brown for recommending this. If you guys want to become a patron yourselves.
And you do.
Yep, the link is in the description box down below. Then you can order us around and tell us what movie you want us to either review or do a commentary of. There's more tiers where you can get good stuff sent to you from us directly. So if you want to join, the link is down there in the description box. While you're down there, click that like button and subscribe, and click that notification bell if you don't want to miss episodes going forward. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Susie Von Slaughter.
And remember, stay scared.